That's fair.
I know, Andre, you have a philosophy where you love making mistakes. And this is part of my due diligence. I had to prepare for this one, but I know that you have a philosophy around making mistakes, and because it gives you an opportunity to grow from it, gives you an opportunity to learn from that mistake. And given that you just talked a lot about business, I kind of want to stay there and ask a question in terms of, what is it that scares you, if it is anything that scares you about
Yeah.
business?
Business doesn't scare me. Maybe it's not to the point where I feel like I've experienced so much that nothing can really take that away from me. Because when you allow yourself to feel anxious about your business, you're giving it power to take over your life. And I don't want to give my business the power to take over my personal life. I don't want to like set the I don't want to take away my life so I can build this business up because that is miserable. And all you can if all you think about is making money and making the business and forget about the important stuff, which is what you got for free, your family, your friends, then that's when you feel anxious about your life. And maybe that's why I've been so thankful about being in this position. Because I've always believed that, look, worst case scenario, everything fails out. I have a family to get back on, and I have a country that I can live in for
Yeah.
free. And so, coming with that understanding for myself, I'm basically saying anything freaking possible. Like, I can take this to the moon or I can take it to the grave. But either way, I'm going to be happy in that process. Not because I have a safety net, but I'm appreciating the journey throughout the way. Because like I said, it's out of your control.
Yeah.
We can set as many goals as we can. We can tell ourselves that by 30 years old, we'll have a family and a baby and a house to live in. But life doesn't work that way,
Yeah.
you know? And all these media, all these content, social media content about goals and motivation, powerful. And sometimes you have to be realistic about your life. Like you're not the same as these people that are working 24/7.
Yeah.
Not every car is built the same way. So you just have to make peace with where you are in your life right now, because then you actually start to appreciate it for what it is.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, Francis, like being in this business and thinking about money is definitely difficult in the first few years.
So transitioning from that, just that word in itself, difficult. What would you
Yeah.
say is one of the most difficult decisions you had to make to pursue your dream or your goal?
When I start using my money.
Yeah.
For a while, like, I wasn't using my money to run my business. And then I started using my own money and digging further into it. And pretty much where I'm in that position now where I would describe it as over leveraging.
Yeah.
I'm over leveraging some things that I have in life. And yes, there's definitely a part of it that's of risk. But when you understand that what they can bring to you, you'll actually come to realize that what's needed to happen.
Yeah.
So think about it. When you don't like the work that you're doing, you don't like the labor work. Let's say like you're calling to people in the neighborhood, right? A lot of people don't like calling, getting a phone call, but you don't think about the action that you're doing. You're thinking about calling people. You think about the outcome and what it will bring to you. And so to me, it's the same concept with having to leverage my money. You have to understand that over leveraging can bring anxiety and in some way over you're going over your risk limit. But the outcome of it is what you have to make peace with. Because whether or not it's gonna happen, you believe. And faith is what only pushes people beyond these limits. So I have faith in myself that I will succeed. And that's why I appreciate the uncertainty, because I know that it's out of my control. And I know that if I just be good by people and I do what I need to do, things are gonna pan out the way it is. Because life is always gonna come to conclusion the way that it will, no matter what happens.